Want to go for a walk with me? I take that as a yes. And then I'll probably work in the garden. Think that's a good plan, girl? Okay, thanks for nodding. She knows how to say yes. Let me see if I have this the way I want it. So we're heading off to our master's swim team thing, which Jim hasn't been able to do for weeks because he had surgery on his knee.
But I'm back.
He's back. And I haven't been able to do for weeks because I just haven't felt like it. And my husband was home with nursing his knee, so I thought it was nice of me to stay home. But actually, the reason I turned this on was because I just think it's so flabbergastious. That's my new word. Flabbergastious. To realize, like, ever since I was doing radiation last summer, so
you started
like,
doing chemo too?
well, I was swimming during chemo, but I don't know if I was going 3 days a week.
No.
But during radiation, I definitely swam 3 days a week without fail, and that was all of July and August.
In the lake?
In the lake, yes. But the point I'm trying to make, sidekick, is that I have not stopped. It's been, we're closing in on a year, and I don't think there's been more than maybe twice that I have not swam 3 days a week, and that would be because I was tired or, you know, I had a cold or something. I'm sort of abandoning this painting. I don't know where to go with it, but I turned this on because it's time to move one rock from the big one to the one little pile. Though that means I just finished off another bottle of Tamoxifen. Ta-da! Empty! Yay! So that means I've done 3 bottles, and I don't know, I counted at one point, I think it might be like 33 total that I have to do, so there's probably like 30 to go in there. It's a 5-year thing, and I get 90 pills at a time, and I take 1 a day, so if you feel mathematically inclined, go for it. But anyway, it's today's accomplishment. Now I'm going for a run. That'll be today's second accomplishment. I have to say, this is one of the joys of my life. Throwing the ball for my dog. So if you're curious about what I'm doing for exercise, you can pause the video in a second here, because I'm going to show you the spreadsheet I made for my week. And it shows the distance and time I spent running, biking, and swimming. So hello world! I wanted to talk to you because I'm feeling extraordinarily proud of myself, because I rode just under 70 miles on my bicycle with the A-riders, which means it was sort of fast, and I was tired. But in spite of that, as soon as I got home, I put on my running shoes and I ran a 3-mile loop from my house, which was hilly, and I did it in only like 1 or 2 minutes slower than I normally do it. So I was very pleased. And now we're going out to my friend Alice's greenhouse to buy some plants.
Oh, you have such big paws. What's up with that? You're cute. You're
Oh, you know what? There's a tennis ball in there. That's why she's so into my purse. I just got a box in the mail and I don't know what's in it. And what's in this box is a bicycle seat. Ta-da! Sure is fancy. Look, it has a hole in it. Supposedly that makes it more comfortable. We shall see. Making a piece of toast. Just went for a run. And I'm off in a few minutes to drive to Hartford for an appointment with my oncologist. So far we've been doing these every 3 months, and she wants to do it for many, many years, every 3 months. And I'm kind of thinking, how about every 4 months? It's just 3 times a year rather than 4 times a year. Millie's eating my purse right now, and I'm letting her. I've just got home from my appointment, and it just hit me. I just got off the phone with somebody, so I just needed to talk about it. Like, you know, this appointment was less stressful than some of the ones I've had previously, but oh my gosh, she might eat the strap right off of it. I might have to stop her. Okay, yeah, why don't you let that go? I don't want you to play with the straps. Nope. 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 But, nevertheless, there's something really intense about this little rite of passage I have every few months. And it's, you know, it's easy to lose, like, track of the emotional impact or import of the situation, but basically I'm like being checked because I might have something growing inside me that's killing me. And you know, like in the midst of training for half Ironman, it seems surreal and like kind of a game and not real, you know what I mean? But like it is real. And there's something about this little ritual that brings it back. The reality of it brings us back to the surface. And I want to say, in perspective, it's a lot less terrible in some ways than what other people are facing in the world every day. You know, like violence and abuse and war and just, you know, their lives in danger because of the lack of... There's just, you know, I don't have to complete this thought. I think you get it. Like, I can see that I have a really good life. I have a really good life. I would just like it to last a long time. If I'm not actively dealing with cancer, I'm going to have to deal with these feelings about it coming back. And I'm just going to have to feel them. Every wave, you know, it feels like there's going to be as many waves of feelings about this as there are waves in the ocean, and it's just too many, and I better just try not to think about it, but that doesn't really work for me. My version of try not to think about it ends up being eat more ice cream. And that's not the solution I want. I'd rather, you know, work through it and enjoy the space in between. So we're having this really cool moment here where I am messing around with GarageBand, and Millie is making her she's making her first... Okay, Diva. She's making her first track for Stardom. Check this out. Just listen to this little Millie solo. You can hear it. See? there's little parts that she's playing. She's really into it. She's probably needs to go outside and poop, really. That's probably what it's all about. Oh gosh, that was loud. Ouch. Ouch. She's happy about the situation though. Okay, I'm not recording right now though, Millie. What's the point?
The other one, the green M&Ms.
Go ahead. Bark. No? That was a good one.